Listen, I want to talk to those of you. If you're not making six figures right now, I want to help you. I have not earned less than six figures for the last 12 years at all. And building my own business to six figures, there's some challenges to that, but I believe that you can make six figures in less than 6 months if you know what to do, if you can simplify the process. If you're not making $100,000 a year right now, that's $8,333 a month. If you're not making $8,333 a month, it's very simple what you need to do to get there. But a lot of people overcomplicate it. And so I'm going to walk you through my process for that here today, because I believe if you watch this video, if you apply it, if you go through my podcast episodes, there's over 141 podcast episodes on my website, jeremiahkrakowski.com, all about building a business, all about getting 6 and 7 figures. And I believe that you can get there as well. The first thing you need to work on, and this is the number one thing that people hate, okay? And I'm probably going to lose some of y'all on this video when I say it, is what's between your two ears, your mindset. If your mindset is stopping you from making six figures, you won't make it. And what I mean is, if you're a people pleaser, if you're only doing what everybody says to do, if you're worried about what people think about you, if you struggle to even ask for the sale, if you are somebody that you're complaining, you're negative, you beat yourself up all the time. Now listen, you can actually make six figures with that mindset, because I did, but it's going to be much harder for you. Okay? If you can tweak those things and get those mindset things in order, it actually becomes like easy mode on the process. Otherwise, you are going to be fighting an uphill battle. And that uphill battle lasts to 7 figures, and it lasts to 8 figures. It lasts beyond that. In fact, I have seen people be successful, but man, there's no reason to struggle that hard. So getting your mindset in order, having a prosperity mindset, having a wealth-minded mindset, having an abundance mindset, a mindset of gratitude, a mindset of not being worried what people think about you. Listen, you're going to have to sell yourself, your product, or your services. There's a couple ways to make six figures. Either you're going to make a product and sell it, you're going to sell somebody else's product for a commission, or you're going to sell a service that you do. Or I guess the fourth way is a service that somebody else does for you and you're facilitating the sales process. Those are the 4 ways really to make six figures. And actually what I know, the fastest way, because this is how I did it, okay? I'm only going to share with you what I've done because my income, anytime it's gone to 0, I fall back on this. Services for people that need what I do most, that they're constantly asking me for. They're not my favorite things to do, especially when it comes to like marketing services and things like that. Now I focus on consulting and I hire other people to do the work for me. But in the beginning, when I needed to make money, when I needed to make that first $100,000 in less than, I would say, the last time my income went to 0 and I had to make $100,000, get my income back to there, it was 30 days. It took me 30 days. I called people. I offered my services. I found people that needed what I could do and then offered those services to people. By the way, if you check out my courses on my website that are to help business owners do it yourself with their marketing, you can actually apply what you learn from my courses and then do those things for other people. It's literally my blueprint of what I have used to help businesses grow to 7 and 8 figures. And so DIY, you can apply to that, or you could build a 6-figure career for yourself, starting your own business, doing those marketing services for other people, okay? So that's one of the fastest ways that I know, is doing services for people. Then you transition out of services as quickly as possible. And that's how you scale your 6 figures. You go into where you start to hire people to do it for you. You're not the one that needs to be hands-on. But to get to that first 100K, because that's what we're talking about, to get to that first 100K, find people that need a need and serve that need. Find something that other people aren't doing or aren't doing as well as you can do it, and find as many people as possible that can do it for you. Now, I want you to think of it like a job mindset. Like if you were an employee of a company, you're working for one person. To make 6 figures, get 4 to 5 people that you essentially are working for them on your own schedule. That's what I did. So instead of applying for jobs, I took my skill set and I approached 5 business owners that I could, I'm not going to be your staff. I'm not going to be your employee, but I'm going to give you a better rate than a salary to do it part-time on my own schedule. And then I got 5 of those clients. I think it was right around $1,500 a month for the first 2 clients, and then $2,000 a month for the last 3. So that added right up to $9,000 a month. You see the math there? It works. And so people were willing to pay that. I was the one that controlled my time. Again, that's why boundaries are so important. That's why learning boundaries, learning to say no, not letting your clients control your schedule, not letting other people tell you what you can and can't do, not letting other people tell you what you're allowed to do, not needing to be on call for people 24/7. Let's cut out that codependent crap, okay? If you want to be somebody that is serving at that level, you're going to have healthy boundaries. And what I did was I was the marketing director for a university. I was a advisor and ads manager for a coaching program. I ran the ads and landing pages for an event company. I ran the ads, just the ads, for another event company. And then I built a membership and did the ads for another coaching program. So basically that's what it was. It was 5 clients. I did a little bit different for each one, tailor-made for what they wanted. And I told all of them, listen, if I'm not able to get on the phone with you when you want me to, you're going to have to schedule a time to call me. We can probably talk within the next 48 hours. That was my turnaround for talking, and delivering my services was 2 weeks. Set heavy boundaries. Listen, not everybody liked that, by the way, especially at the university that I was working with, because some of the staff wasn't too happy with that because they were constantly on call doing stuff. But I said, hey, this is how I built my business. I'm a service provider that's doing this at a discount to this university. And so I'm the one that gets to set the rules, not you guys. And so you got to have that attitude. You got to have that attitude that you're the rule maker. Okay. And so here's a great idea. Take what you've done in your job, or take what you've done for other people, and find 5 to 6 people that want you to do it for them, maybe at a slightly discounted rate. And you can start to increase your rates now. By the way, what do I charge now to go in and do ads and consult companies? Minimum of 10 grand. I'll do 10 grand per month, minimum, usually between 10 and 20,000. And I'll come in and I'll run your ads and I'll help lead your team, because I'm not the one doing the work. I'm only consulting the team, and then I'm hands-on in the ads for 10 grand a month. And we have a couple clients that we do that with. And now I'm also then selling my courses, and I have my coaching, and I'm transitioning out of that service provider and being a leader only role. That's a couple years later. But how did I get to that 6 figures in 30 days was what I just shared with you. And so that's why I truly believe if you can learn skills, if you can find business owners that need what you offer, the service-based business is one of the fastest ways that you can make 6 figures. It is going to be a lot more difficult for you to get to 6 figures selling products and services. You're going to have to really get good at your sales ability, and you're going to have to become a better salesperson. You don't have to sell as hard when you're doing services for people, because you're literally just finding people that want what you do and offering them a killer deal. It's like they don't need a whole lot of selling. And so that's the fastest way that I know that I think so many people can make 6 figures, especially in this economy. Listen, if you need to learn marketing skills on how to do this, check out the bundle that's at my website of my courses, all about website building, all about social media ads, all about creating offers, all about creating courses. And I walk you through how to create leads, how to generate leads, how to run the marketing for different companies, whether it be your business or somebody else's. You could apply those skill sets. The cost of that bundle is so cheap right now at my website. You will be able to take that and create your own income off of that if you do those services for other people from the skill sets that you learn. You might, yes, you're going to probably have to learn some new skill sets. You're probably going to have to do some things different than what you've normally done before. Oh, and by the way, nobody's going to be your own boss telling you what to do every day. You're going to have to show up yourself, whether you feel like it or not. That's a big part of it. Break out of the corporate mindset. Get to 6 figures, break out of the corporate mindset. That's going to take you to $250,000, $500,000 a year, When you break out of that mindset and then to get to 7 figures is where you start to really organize your time to where every minute of your day is accounted for and everything is strategically aligned and planned, but you're not letting any of that slow you down because everything is production. And that's how you get from 6 figures to 7 figures. And so we help people do that. We help people, whether it be selling their own products or services, we help coach people on their mindset. We help them on the strategy. We teach you how to do that on the podcast and the courses. So check those out at jeremiahkrakowski.com. I truly believe anybody watching this, you can get to 6 figures in less than 6 months. Let's double it to a year just doing what I shared in this video. All right? Let me know what your thoughts. Let me know your comments. Let me know your objections. Let me know the reasons why you don't think this would work. Let me know some ideas that you'd like to try to maybe double your income. I think that's a great goal, doubling your income. Maybe you don't want to make 6 figures. You just want to make an extra $1,000 a month or $500 a month. Doubling whatever you're doing now. Make that a goal. Apply yourself, and I think you can truly get there. I don't think that if we shrink stuff down to the basic level of things, if we shrink stuff down to consistent, tiny actions every single day, little actions. See, making 6 figures, making 7 figures is so big to so many people, but it's just a bunch of little tiny actions and decisions piled on top of each other. You made one decision that leads to another, that leads to another, that leads to another, and then over time, that's how you get there. But you got to start with those initial decisions. Where are you at in your journey? I'd love to know. I'd love to know where you'd like to go and how we can help you get there. You can leave that in the comments. We'll talk soon, everybody. Have a good one.